So it seems like women are the ones doing all the heartbreaking, but you got to think about behind the scenes. And behind the scenes, like I've said to you guys a bunch, every girl that you've ever pedestalized in your life, some other man in her life is like, get this crazy person away from me. Every girl that you've pedestalized, some guy is like, dude, she's crazy. Not worth it. Stay away. Here's what we're going to start with here, guys. We have the 6 power moves that she uses on you. All right, so law number 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror technique. The mirror reflects reality, but it is also a tool for deception. When you mirror your enemies, doing exactly as they do, they cannot figure out your strategy. The mirror effect mocks and humiliates them, making them overreact. By holding up a mirror to their actions, you teach them a lesson. Excuse me. Few can resist the power of the mirror effect. Okay, let's talk about mirroring a little bit. This is one so fun to play out with the ladies. So here's the weapon to watch out for on her end. What women will do in the same type of mirror technique, how they'll use this to their advantage, is they'll selectively call you out. Why should I do blah, blah, blah? You never do it for me. Why should I text you back quickly? You never do it for me. So what a lot of times women will do is they're very good about, they're good at being able to, right, get guys to play into their frame in a sense, because there could be a guy that does a ton for a woman. Maybe a guy's, don't do it, paying for her rent, paying for whatever, blah, blah, blah. But what she'll do is she will ignore that whole part, and she will compare you mirror to mirror, something that you're actually not doing. She'll selectively call you out for something, even though you could be doing so much for her over here, selectively call you out for something. Well, you never tell me how you feel, so why should I cook for you? You never, blah, blah, blah. You never take me out for dinner, so why should I, blah, blah, blah. And so this is why I always talk about when we did the live stream about looking through it through a filter about, would I do this if this was for a man rather than for her? Would I stop my day to go fix her flat tire if this was some random guy? No. Why would I do it for her? Because women will selectively do this no matter what. Again, it doesn't matter what you're bringing over here. She'll find something that she can beat you on or that she's not satisfied with. She'll divert the attention. She won't let you talk about this over here, what you're doing. She'll compare you to something over here that you're not doing as good as her. She'll put up a mirror to your action. She'll make you look right at it, and then you'll go, dang it, maybe I should tell her how I feel. Again, in the Disney movies, they do it. Wow, I'm not doing that for her. Maybe I should. So that is something that she'll use throughout her little mirror. She'll hold it up to you when it can be used to an advantage. But if you try to hold that mirror back up in her face, well, look, I'm paying for all of our whatever. No, you can't talk about that. Now you're making me feel bad. You're making me feel guilty. So she'll selectively use the mirror filter on you, but only when it's to her advantage. But now here's how you can use this. Wow, some simp I used to work with was willing to pay a woman $100 just to hang out with them. Well, there's OnlyFans. That's like, yeah, let me pay you $9.99 to see your boobs. When if I really wanted to see boobs, I could literally just Google boobs on the internet. But let me pay you $9.99 or $29.99 or whatever to see your little boobs that all the other simps are seeing too. Describe the Will Smith, Jada Pinkett situation. Exactly, Dreadman. You'll see this. See, these games you'll see in mainstream all the time. I'm trying to think of another one of like the... like the perfect example is equality, right? Women want equality. You can never tell her something that she cannot do. However, She wants equality, but yet when you're going on a date, she's not going to hold that mirror of equality up. Oh, wait. Wait, Dreadman, hold on, Dreadman. I told you that I'm so into feminism and equality that I have to let you know on this date, I'm going to pay half of this for sure because I'm all about equality. She will never do that. She will hold up a mirror to equality when you're not hearing her voice. You're not respecting her voice. You're questioning her going out to girls' nights out for the third time this week. You question that, and she brings up a mirror of equality. You can't tell me what to do, the patriarchy. Yet you go to buy a pizza? Oh, well, come on. Aren't you going to be a real man and provide for your woman? Aren't you going to be a real man? They're good at this, guys. They're good at this. So now, here's how you use this. Okay, mirror her time, energy, and effort in your texting and relationships. So I've talked about mirror her time many times. Don't reply quicker than she replies to you. Energy and effort are two different ones, but in the same way, it's a really easy clue, especially if you actually look at an actual text message because you have it right there for her. So if you're looking at the energy, if you guys were on for last week's The Bachelorette one before it got taken down, we talked about that guy that was way too high energy. He was super expressive. He was like all smiley and giggly around her, like always animated, trying to make her laugh. He had this really high energy. And then the girl's kind of like, she was like, oh, I love your energy. She didn't love it. And she just didn't love it. So the same way is the energy, you want her to be a higher energy around you. You want her to bring up her emotions and feel, oh, I miss you. I like you so much. She's putting her energy in. She's telling you all about her energy. You want her to be doing way more of that than you. She should be leading. She should be the one sending you exclamation points. I'm so excited to hang out with you. Can't wait to see you. I miss you. That should be her energy. Yours should always be lower. Like, oh yeah, I'm excited to see you too. See, all right? Girl, exclamation point, 2 exclamation points. Hey, Adam, can't wait to see you. I'm so looking forward to it. Adam replies, yeah, me too. Looking forward to it. You see, you always want your energy less. You want her to be working harder, her to be more energized in the conversation than you. Now, when you look at effort, be the same type of thing in your texting. It's really easy. She sends you a paragraph. You better send less than a paragraph, less effort. She sends one word. You got to send less than one word. That's why you don't reply. If she sends 2 words, you could send 2 words or 1 word back, and you put it right in her face. And this is what's so funny. When I talked about the most attractive women to me are the easiest, it's so funny because watch what happens. When you hold up a mirror, to her actions and you teach them a lesson. Girl replies super short, one answer or 1 or 2 word answer. If I reply to that same girl, 1 or 2 word answer, I just mirror it right back to her. She's like offended. That's all you're going to give me? Some girl takes 3 hours to reply, and if I take 4 or 5 hours to reply, you're such a slow texter. I can't believe you're such a slow texter. It drives them crazy. But when you put that mirror up right in her face, all the things that she was doing to annoy you, annoy her right back. It's a taste of her own medicine type thing. And then when you're always doing less than her, that will always make it. It's a foolproof plan that she will chase after you as a man when you are doing less than her. You're replying slower, you're replying with lower energy, and you're putting in less effort than she is. In all fields of this. If a girl's like, let's see, if a girl's like, I don't know. There's some guys I know that like they love to cook or whatever, so they'll just cook all the meals for the women. Again, think about that in a relationship, the effort part. It's like, I don't know. If I like to cook and I'm going to cook a meal for her, it's like, hey, when are you going to treat me? When are you going to take me out? You don't want to make sure that you're putting in way more effort, because when you put way more effort in, you become pot committed. Like in poker, you put a bunch in and now you don't want to leave. You're too invested now. So the more you put in, the harder it is for you to leave. The more she puts in, the harder it is for her to leave. She doesn't want to get rid of all that investment she put in, especially if she was chasing after you when most guys chase after her. Think about psychologically. She's like, I put all this attention and energy into this guy. Now I have to see this through. I'm not going to let him just flake on me. Now I got to hang out with him, or else why would I have invested all that time and energy into this relationship? Most guys do this where they're always chasing. They're putting so much thought, energy. They're building up in their mind about, oh, she'd be so, oh, I can't wait to be with her type thing, that they're investing all this energy in that they have such a hard time letting her go. Versus the girl, on the other hand, who was putting very little time, energy, and effort into the conversation, she's like, why are you being so crazy? Why are you getting so upset? Because she wasn't invested. She had no skin in the game. But when you mirror it, that will make it, especially guys on the most attractive women, they're not used to that type of treatment. You mirror and do less, they'll go crazy. Well, most guys come after me, right? That's her in her queen mindset trying to get you to follow in her goddess frame. Most guys chase after me. I say, well, most girls chase after me. What's it going to be? It's like, what's it going to be? I'm not going to play into your frame. Are you going to play into mine? Like, that's the mindset. But when you hold that up to her, oh, it'll drive her crazy. Mirror texting, guys. I have a free chapter on my website. If you haven't read that yet, go to my website, textingprince.com. Free chapter. Read that. That will show you on your actual texting conversations how to look at her conversations, mirror the time, energy, and effort to make sure that she's playing in, doing more investment to you than you are to her. And then you start to get her chasing you. You'll start to get her respecting your time. And it makes it way better, way more fun. Who loves the least controls the relationship. Yep. That's true. And think about that, guys. With so many women out there sleeping around so much, their pair bonding is getting shattered. It's pretty easy for them to love the least if they got simps all over them. You have to make her. You have to make her get engaged. That's the only way to do it these days. She's got to engage her emotions. So here is a little recap, guys. A little recap here of be aware of these power moves. Law 3, conceal your intentions. Stop being so straightforward with women. I know we want to. I know that's how we communicate with men. Women play a different game and they don't play it fair. So you got to conceal your intentions with women. Now, when I say that, I do want to make a little bit of a clarification. Like me, I don't want any drama. I will always tell a woman I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm just looking to hang out and have fun. I don't want any type of drama. I'm not concealing my intentions in that aspect. But again, like if a girl's like, hey, how do you feel about me type thing? It's like, that's when I'm just like, what do you think? How do you think I feel about you? I make her guess. I put it back on her. I'm not giving her my intentions. I'm not making it easy for her in that arena. Law number 4, always say less than necessary. Quick thing with texting. Whatever you're going to write out, look at it, get rid of half of it. Chop it up, get rid of half of it. The best writers, I'm not one of them. I know this. I could work a ton on my writing, no doubt. But the best writers, they have to kill off what they call their babies. They have to kill off what they sometimes think is something they really want to put into the story, but they go, you know what? That doesn't actually serve the purpose of moving the plot forward. It doesn't create anticipation. It doesn't make the reader need to turn the page. So what do they do then? They have to kill off their babies. Sometimes their favorite part, sometimes their favorite character, they have to get rid of because they realize, okay, even though I want this to be in there, it doesn't make sense. The reader won't be impressed with this. So in that same idea, whatever you're going to text, cut out half of it. Make her ask questions. Make her wonder. Make her jump to conclusions. Women love to jump to conclusions. Give her less, make her jump to conclusions, and then make her be wrong about that. There's some fun ways you can do that in offense. But law number 8, make other people come to you. If you play into her frame, if you chase after her, she won't respect you. If she doesn't respect you, she won't love you. She has to come to you. The only way she'll know to come to you is by your behavior and your actions. You don't get scared, needy, and simp. You don't put her on a pedestal and come after her. You trust that you're a cool dude and you do your thing. She's going to come over. She's going to start playing in your world. And by doing all these little techniques, it'll make it easier to where she's actually chasing after you. Like when you're mirroring, if you're doing it right, then literally by just mirror texting, she will be chasing even if she doesn't know she's chasing, because she'll be responding quicker. She'll be sending you more texts than you're sending her, and she'll be having a higher energy than you're with her. So she will become more committed to you and she won't even know it. Law number 16, use absence to increase respect. This is where if your time is in demand, she'll demand your time. And if it's not, if you're making yourself available, if you're always texting back quickly, you're always therefore, if she says, hey, you want to hang out Saturday? And you're always like, yeah, sure. Then she's going to lose respect for you. Versus when you have things going on, hey, can we hang out Saturday? You're like, oh, no, sorry. I already had plans then. You're going to have to try a little harder than that last minute if you want to see me type thing. You like laugh about it. That type of, when you use the absence, she knows that she can lose you. She'll respect you. Law number 34, act like a queen to be treated like one. This is her goddess mindset. They do this all the time. Their ego is inflated. You have to have the king mindset. The queen submits to the king. Even if she wants to be a queen, we understand that they have this mindset. Is the queen, she better submit to her king. So all the other guys can simp to her and her queen mindset. I don't care what her queen mindset is. She better submit to me and my king mindset, or we're not going to hang out. We're not going to play. And then the last one, law number 44, disarm and infuriate with the mirror technique. My website, textingprince.com. There should be like free texting PDF guide. Download that. It will be the mirror texting there, and it will break down how you can use that in your actual texting with women. But it's fun to use, especially on the good-looking girls. They're not used to this type of stuff. Don't forget, subscribe. Like, comment, share the video. Definitely subscribe.